Yo, what is up, everybody? Jumpin' here, and today this is going to be Jelly Time, which is going to be my new series where I play with some blacklisted guns, or N7 guns, whatever you want to call them, at level 10, and I let you guys decide which ones you want to see. So it's kind of like Fun with Guns, but it's not that many guns I have, that 10 for blacklisted. Now today I'm going to be using the Black Widow 10, which the Black Widow is amazing. I recommend the damage increase and the piercing. Once you got this gun at 10, you don't really need to worry about ammo, so the piercing is nice, just extra piercing. I'll get into that later. Now I'm going to show you some of my blacklisted 10s I have. I have the Javelin 10, I have the Indra 10, and I'm going to show you some of my level 9s as well, just because I probably will have them at 10 pretty soon here, hopefully, so you can vote for these too if you want. Which is the Saber, and I think that's it for the assault rifles. I have the Wraith 9, so you can also vote for that in the future, and I have the Talon 10, and I have the Scorpion 10. So obviously you can vote for any of those guns if you want to see me use them, and that's the point of the series, so please go ahead and do that now. Anyway, now, I'm going to show you the build real quick, but it's going to be so quick because I've done this so many times. Damage, recharge speed, sniper rifle damage, radius, damage taken, energy drain, radius, drain, damage. Solarian is going to be weapons damage, power damage, weapons damage, and fitness is at 3. This is my Solarian sniper build, which is my favorite sniper in the game. Now for the equipment, warp rounds 4, sniper rail lamp 3, operative package 5, and cyclonic 2. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this gameplay. Alrighty, for this gameplay now, it's going to be on the new map, the new Firebase Hazard Giant, which the hazard is that it's dark, and I'm scared of the dark, guys, so it's a real hazard to my health, unfortunately. Which is definitely, I think, a better map than the old Giant, just because visually it is very, very good. I love it for that reason alone. But yeah, there's really no hazard on this map, it's just a little dark, just kind of like the Dagger map where it's hard to see. But the Dagger map, in my opinion, is just way more annoying, and I hate Dagger in general, so I do not like that map. Dagger is probably my least favorite map in the entire game, just because unless you have a sniper rifle, it's really not that fun, and even if you do have a sniper rifle, you're probably going to be camping and sitting in that one room the whole time sniping, and that's not that fun. So, overall, I just don't like that map. Alright, so let me go ahead and get into the whole thing about this series real quick, a little bit into it. Is, like I said before, the idea of it is that you guys can choose guns, the blacklisted, very powerful guns in the game. Obviously, they're kind of meant to be very powerful because they are really hard to get. You can choose any of the ones I have to level 10, and I will use them in the gameplay, and I'll talk about them. And the whole idea of it really, like, before you guys think I'm trying to knock you and say, oh, I'm so much cooler and better than you because I have this gun to 10 and you don't, in your face. Because from what I've noticed from YouTube and Mass Effect, is that a lot of people get offended very quickly if I have something they don't. And what you guys need to understand is that the only reason why I have the guns, I have 5 guns at level 10 that's blacklisted, or N7, whatever you want to call it. The only reason why I have that is because I've put so much time into this game. Probably way more time than you if you don't have the guns. And to be quite honest, for the amount of time I put into this game, it's a real shame that I don't have all the guns. I don't understand the process. As you may know, the store system totally sucks, and some of you guys out there might have all the guns to level 10 and you have way less time played on this game. My total time, now that we have this new challenge system, you can look at this kind of stuff. My total time is 700 hours into this game. Over 700 hours. I have 700 hours in this game, and yet I only have 5 of those ultra rare guns to level 10. So, like, that just proves the fact that it is a very flawed store system. But I'm not the type to say, oh, you know, I don't want to play the game no more, because I really don't honestly care that much. Because the guns I do have, the 10, I like. I'm not really interested in getting too many more up. Like, I just don't. That's not like my goal is to. Well, I'm going to stop playing the game once I reach my goal of all the guns. That's not really my purpose. And I see that comment a lot and that question all the time, which is, wouldn't the game be boring if you had everything to 10? And the answer to that is, well, my answer to that is, well, the game is kind of already boring in general. Why would that really change anything? And there's plenty of people out there that do have all the guns to 10 and all the equipment maxed out, but yet they still choose to play the game. So that's my whole argument against it or for it, whatever it is. And yeah, but I hope if you're watching this gameplay, you can see that I am a pretty beast sniper. I do have to admit, I enjoy watching me play, or well, watching me snipe at least. Out of all my gameplays, the only ones that I do actually watch from time to time is my sniper gameplays, which I don't have many of them because honestly, my biggest problem is that a lot of my friends who I play with, because I do play with a lot of my friends, as you may know, which I am not in this gameplay. That's going to be another rule of the series, is that I will not play with my friends. I will play with randoms for this, just to add some type of different element to it maybe, which I think to some people that is important, because I do get that comment a lot too, that I should play with randoms and not play with my friends or whatever. But anyway, like I was saying though, this is pretty great gameplay, and I do like to watch myself snipe, and my friends don't like for me to snipe. The reason why they don't like it is because, as you may know, I am kind of a kill-jacking whore in general, and when I have a sniper, well, you just give me incredible reach, and I'll just steal everyone's kill and just do some amazing stuff. And that's what I'm going to do in this gameplay, so just keep all that in mind. But overall, though, I do want to say the Black Widow 10 is absolutely amazing. I hope you can tell. One thing I do want to mention, though, is that they did actually give a buff to most of the snipers recently. It was just not too long ago. It was around the same time that they buffed the Alkalite pistol. And all they did to that gun, before you ask, is they made it so you can't charge it up anymore. That had something to do with the fact of rocket glitching. I didn't even know like how to do the rocket glitch, or at least the new updated version. I knew how to do the old version. Never did it for real, but I knew how to do it because I had friends who did it, and I had people I knew who did it. But anyway, yeah, but apparently though that the Alkalite thing was to help fix rocket glitching. So let's hope that it's fixed finally, because I hope it is. And I would be really, very thankful if that actually did it. But the other thing they did was they actually buffed the sniper rifles, which was a very, very much needed boost. Because the sniper rifles are, honestly, to me at least, from what I've seen, is that I think that they're pretty underused. And when I do see people use snipers, it's always like some really, really retarded combination. Like, oh, I have a destroyer with the Black Widow, and I have a, saber assault rifle on my destroyer. And that just makes you, like, scratch your head like, what the fuck? And this is really funny here. This is just the epic failings of a random guy. Just trying to watch him aim was hilarious. I actually gave him time too to see could he actually hit that thing, which he didn't, so I stole it. But anyway, like I was saying, I don't know, the point of the series is to show you guys these guns at level 10, but not to knock you, not to make you think that, I'm trying to have a message here or be like a total narcissist about it, like, oh, I'm better than you because of my gun level. No, I personally think that if I could watch a video of a blacklisted gun I want at level 10, like, if it was for me, if I could have any gun that's blacklisted or in 7 at level 10 that I could choose, I would choose a Service Harrier personally. So if I want to see gameplay, I would want to see gameplay of someone who's pretty good at the game playing with the Service Harrier 10 or maybe Particle Rifle 10, something like that. I would watch that because that would be interesting to me to see how much different the gun is at the highest level compared to the level that I have it. So that's the idea of the series. So I don't want you guys to get deluded and think that it's some totally different thing, because it's not. So you guys can vote for it. Just like I said, you have your 5 choices. You can also vote for the level 9 guns too. I will say that you can vote for the level 9 guns because hopefully I can get them to 10. But the store system is very flawed, so I might never get them to 10. Who knows? But you can vote for them. If they win, and let's say if they win, the Saber. Let's say the Saber wins, and I have that at 9. Then, if I don't get it to 10, I'll just choose the second runner-up. I can't talk right.
the runner-up or something along those lines to play, and I'll use that. So I'm sure you guys will be happy about that. Anyway, though, like I was saying, so I'm playing with randoms, and I did a little bit of false advertisement this game, and you're gonna kind of see it. I put it on Firebase White Gef, and the crowd started roaring in. Man, it's very difficult to get a game when you have it like on unknown. Once you put it on something like Glacier or White, people start roaring in to, I guess, camp or whatever it is. And that's the thing. These guys, I think, were kind of trying to do some stuff like that, because they're going to be, for the most part, on the other side of the map doing that thing in that room. I don't really like that camping spot. I personally think if you're going to camp on a map like this, why not camp on the landing pad? It seems to be a little bit better, personally, to me. But they're going to try to kind of hold up on that side of the map, and I'm just going to run around and do my own thing. And there was really no communication in this game. And, yeah. I mean, overall, though, I've been playing with randoms here and there, and the only thing I like about playing with randoms, honestly, is that when I do, because, obviously I'm playing on Xbox, a lot of people, they notice me, and, they give me a lot of props, a lot of praise, and that's always nice to hear someone, like, appreciate or all that kind of good stuff. I love the support I get, so if you're one of the guys out there who has ever supported me, I'm very grateful. But, that's one of the things I really like. I like having that aspect, brought up, which I never really have that when I'm playing, because most of the people who I play with, they already know me, or, maybe the first time I talk to them or meet them, they'll say something, and after that, we're just playing the game together, and it's that simple. So it's kind of nice with the more random people if they recognize me. But these guys, I don't think they recognize me. They had no idea who I am. So that's kind of that to me, I like that aspect as well, just because they're going to be talking a little bit throughout the game. I'm going to kind of leave that in, so if you pay attention at certain points, you might hear a little bit of dialogue from them. But it's mainly about just my gameplay. Like, either I clutch it, or just the fact that I'm killing everything like this, which is, I mean, the gameplay it speaks for itself. It's very good gameplay. Like I said, I really enjoy watching me snipe, and I hope you guys too. I hope you guys do as well. But anyway, so Black Widow 10. And now, one other thing though is that when I do this series, I will try to give you as many tips about general tips or whatever tips as I play this series, because like that's the thing I like, guys. That's what I like to do for my Mass Effect gameplays. It's not just about let me either have a whole video of nothing but just giving you tips about how to play better. It's not about that. It's more about having tips and also having entertaining videos. Like, for example, as you can tell in this gameplay, I'm using the sniper rifle, but all I'm doing is quickscoping. The reason why I quickscope, because honestly, guys, it's not the most practical way to play. Hardscoping is just, you can do that, it's totally fine. And it's probably better overall than just kind of hardscoping Mass Effect, because nobody really cares. But since I'm recording this for you guys, for the gameplay, I want to make it as entertaining as possible. And for myself, I can't play this game unless I'm quickscoping, otherwise it bores the shit out of me if I'm using a sniper rifle. If I just hang back and I snipe things from a distance, that would just be boring to me. So that's the reason why I'm quickscoping. I wouldn't actually don't watch this gameplay and say, oh, I need to go play like Jumpin', and then you try this and you can't do it or whatever. Don't even bother. Like, if you feel confident that you can maybe do this, go for it. If you don't feel confident, just do your own thing. That's the point of the game. You play the game to your style, just like I play the game in my own style. And that's the truth. I do that. I have my own personal play style for this game. And one of the things I like to do for the snipers is I like to quickscope. It's entertaining for me. So that's just the way I play the game, the way I pick people up, because as I get criticized all the time for not helping my teammates enough up, well, that's a part of my play style. It's not that I don't care, it's just that when I'm playing with my friends or teammates, 99% of the time, because that's how much I play with friends or teammates, I never play with randoms, I'm always communicating. There's always communication there. There's always talking. And if I don't feel confident I can get you up and you're playing with me, I'm going to let you know. And I'm going to tell you either you should get up, or someone's coming, or just wait a second. Because there's plenty of time to sit on the ground and bleed out for I don't know, 10 seconds or 5 seconds, why I attempt to kill those enemies standing over you, like phantoms and banshees, whatever it is. Because obviously, if I try to pick you up and you get instantly stabbed, that would piss you off. It would piss me off. And we call it getting dicked. So, and that's just how I've played this game for a very long time. And in the demo to this game, because I played the demo a ton, me and my friends, because I played with friends back then too, we just kind of always, we developed that style, just the four of us. We kind of came to that conclusion, because like, if you played against Cerberus non-stop in the demo, because that's what the demo was, that's what would happen all the time. We were noobs at one point who we would pick each other up at certain, you would go down by a phantom, we would pick you up, you get stabbed, you're like, what the fuck, that sucks. So we started to do, don't pick me up right away, kill the enemies first, or kill those phantoms first, then get me up, and that's what we started to do. And I've continued that tradition even in the future now. That's just developed into my playstyle. So I just wanted to make that point clear, because whatever way you play the game is fine. It is your playstyle, it is your way of playing, but you gotta remember, I have my own, so just keep that in mind. Alright, so let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about the way I like to snipe. Besides the fact that, of course, I like the quick scope, because that's very obvious. Couple tips. The first tip I can give out is I recommend the Solarian. I really do. The Solarian Infiltrator, to me, is my favorite sniper in the game. He really is.
That was amazing work.
The main reason why he is, I think, the best sniper is just the fact that he has a lot of diversity there. He does. He has energy drain. Energy drain, boom. It can help you stay alive. That's the first great thing. Second thing, it does a decent amount. It does a lot of damage to shields. That's a great thing, because if you can take the shields down, one hit, boom, you take the shield down, you snipe them. They're dead. It's that simple. They die like one bullet. You're good to go. And you'll see that a ton in this gameplay. Just energy drain, sniped in the face. Or energy drain, sniped in the body. They're dead. It's that simple. So, that's a couple things about energy drain that's great. But the main thing about energy drain that is the best thing about it is that I personally find energy drain to be one of the best stunning moves in the game. It's like my favorite, probably. So, I mean, that's the reason why I think the Solarian is so good. It's just his ability to stun and then snipe the enemies. That's exactly what I like to do. Because your life, honestly, when you're trying to snipe in this game, your life is a billion times easier if you're going to stun the enemies first. Otherwise, it's a little clunky, honestly, and it's a little hard to. It can be a lot more difficult to hit the enemies. So that is like one of the biggest things. Use something that can stun if you're going to try to snipe, and I highly recommend the Solarian. The other thing you're going to notice me doing a lot is I'm kind of moving around like a robot. I'm not really running a lot. I kind of just like walk around, and I almost like a robot. When I snipe exactly like a machine, like a robot. And that's just because, like, with a shotgun or with an assault rifle, you kind of can run around and it's just like boom, 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 boom in their face or whatever. With a sniper rifle, you don't need to do that. You just kind of move around like a robot, and then anytime I spot something, I'm like, boom! Quick scope that motherfucker, it's dead. It's that simple. That's the way I normally move around when I snipe. And then the final thing that you guys need to know, because this is important, because I see comments about this, and it surprises the hell out of me that people still don't know this, because this is pretty old news, honestly, is that they have actually taken away the shield, well, not 100%, but they have dramatically reduced the shield gating effect. Now, I know there's going to be guys out there, I apologize to anyone out there who is, obviously you know what shield gating is at this point, because this game's been out for so long. But I know there's people out there who does not, so let me explain it to them. What shield gating is pretty much, you may know from playing bronze or silver, that when you play bronze or silver, if you're using a gun like the Widow or the Javelin, those are very powerful sniper rifles. If you cloak and you shoot the enemy in the head, they die. One hit. Okay? But on gold and platinum, what it always was for a very long time was that if you cloak and you shoot them in the head, they would just lose their shields. What would happen is that the shields would negate the kill shot pretty much. It would not go through the shields, and they would live. So that's where shield gating came in, shield negating. Think of it like that. But what they've done a while back, weeks ago, is that I don't even know if it might have been a month ago, it was a long time ago. But what they did is that they actually, for gold and platinum, they made it so that the shield gating effect is still there, but instead of being 100%, now it's only, I think, like 25%. They reduced it all the way up to, I don't really know the numbers exactly, but I'm pretty confident it's like 25% shield gating compared to 100%. So 75% of the damage that you inflict past the shield will go to the health. Not 100% like bronze and silver, but 75% of something ginormous like a javelin. Like honestly, guys, the javelin sniper rifle on the Geth Infiltrator on gold or platinum, if you can get a headshot with that gun, you should literally one-shot almost any enemy in the game that's not a boss. It's that simple. Like, that's how strong that gun really is. And that's another gun that has gotten a boost. That gun as well has gotten a boost. Now, in general though, like I said, the snipers are very underused. They kind of are. And that's, it's unfortunate to me about this. One thing about the series that's unfortunate is that the guns, my main blacklisted guns, are the ones I really don't use much or like. The only blacklisted gun that I have the high level, that I use a lot, a level 10, is the Talon. I love Talon. I'm so happy I was able to get that to 10. But the truth of the matter is that I don't use the snipers. I don't really like the Javelin. I don't like the Indra that much. I like the Black Widow, but I rarely ever use it. So that's just the thing, guys. So the majority of those guns are actually snipers, which snipers in general have always been so underpowered or not used as much. So that's a good thing that they have buffed them. They have buffed this Black Widow. It's very strong now. The Widow got a boost, and the Javelin got a big boost. So try those guns out if you want. They're pretty decent, all of them. But no matter, I think, I know. The key shot sniper rifle, the harpoon gun, that has also received a boost. And I believe the Croissant, I don't know how to say that. It's the bazooka sniper rifle. That has received a power boost as well, which is much needed because that gun was pretty much a piece of garbage after the giant nerf to it. And it's a shame because like a gun like that obviously was very overpowered just because it is a bazooka sniper rifle. But I don't know what's wrong with some of whoever designed some of the DLC stuff. They come up with the ideas for the powers on the characters or the weapons. I don't know, are they brain dead or what? Because there's so many times that they come out with something that is just so ridiculous in nature that of course they're probably going to end up debuffing it or nerfing it because it's just way too good. And it's a shame because I honestly do not support the nerfing of guns in this game because for one, it is a co-op game. I know that I have preached multiple times before that this gun or whatever, this power is really overpowered, it's really good, it's broken, that's broken! I know I've done that so much, I'm really guilty of that, but the main thing you gotta understand is that I still don't support the nerfing of the guns. I just wish that if they were smart, they would have came out with the gun and made it balanced. For example, like the bazooka sniper rifle. Maybe they should have only put one bullet in that gun. Because honestly, the biggest problem with most of the snipers like the Widow and Javelin is the one bullet. That's one reason why they decided to reduce the shield gating, is because those guns were so bad on gold or platinum, almost unusable. Because if you missed, or even if you hit an enemy and they had the shield gating and they just lost their shield, they could wreck you on gold or platinum. That's just as simple as it gets. That's exactly what could happen. So, like that's the reason why the multiple ammo snipers like the Black Widow and the Valiant are pretty good. And that bazooka sniper rifle had 3 bullets in it. So they should have kept that gun the same power or make it really strong, had the ability to stagger enemies like it does, had the ability to maybe go through shield gate, whatever that effect was. It had some stupid ability like that. But had all those pluses, but only have that one bullet, because that would have made it balanced. And like I said, that's my biggest argument, is that if they're going to do something like, you know, nerf the guns, well, they should have just in the first place made the gun more balanced, or brought it out maybe just a little bit more. So that's just the thing, guys. Anyway, though, like I said, this game is winding down now. Remember, you can vote for any of those guns I showed you in the beginning. Please do. That would really help me out. Let me know what you think of this series. I don't want it to come across as I'm trying to be a dick or an asshole, saying that, you know, I don't think like that, guys. It's not my goal. The goal of the series is to show you some of these guns that you might never get to 10. I know there's a lot of people out there that won't play this game enough to ever get any of these guns to 10. And if you want to see good gameplay of me using these certain guns at 10, just go ahead and vote for them, and I will definitely do it for you. So let me know what you think of the series. Like I said, let me know what you think. And remember, Black Widow 10 is amazing. I love it. This gameplay was so much fun to play, and I love to watch it because it is really beastly. But besides that, guys, you should definitely like this video for me. Subscribe for all Mass Effect content. I will be coming out with the Krogan gameplay, the all Krogans, all 4 different Krogans, and the Turians, all 4 different Turians now. Although maybe I might wait for the Saboteur to come out. That's the engineer. I might do that. So that is a possibility. But overall, though, I will be coming out with those, and you know, that's going to be pretty much it. So I really hope you enjoy it. Please like the video, and like always, guys, have a nice day.
Well, Jumpin carried the team. Good game, man.